The future of the species is finally unearthed.
So Blade Runner 2049 is a sequel to 1982's Blade Runner, this one being directed by Denis Villeneuve. And in Blade Runner 2049, we follow Agent K, played by Ryan Gosling, who finds a secret, and if the secret is unraveled, it could lead to some catastrophic things. Alright guys, so let's get into Blade Runner 2049. So I think it's safe to say that I, like a lot of people, were highly anticipating Blade Runner 2049. I mean, highly anticipating this film. I do love the original Blade Runner. I've seen the final cut at least 3 times, and if I were to give the final cut a rating, I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5, mainly because of the romance between Rachel and Deckard. I just didn't buy it. It felt so out of place, and the moment it happened, I was just like, okay. But another reason why I was looking forward to this film was because of Denis Villeneuve. This man is one of the best directors working today, and before I saw Blade Runner 2049, he was 3 for 3 with Sicario, Prisoners, and Arrival. And so I'm gonna say this, guys, but after walking out of Blade Runner 2049, he is 4 for 4 because, oh my god, Blade Runner 2049 is nothing short of magnificence. Starting off with the acting, everybody brings their A game, from Ryan Gosling, Harrison Ford, Robin Wright, Jared Leto, and a few others. This film, from an acting standpoint, is strong. Ryan Gosling's character has a very good story. It's a story I cannot get into because if I were to talk about one single thing, it would be spoiler territory. But just know that I loved a Ryan Gosling story when as Agent K, and there was one certain point from the story that blew my mind. Harrison Ford was incredible in this movie. Now, I loved Blade Runner 2049 as it was going up, but the moment that Harrison Ford entered screen and the moment he shared a scene with Ryan Gosling, the film only elevated. And just seeing Kay and Deckard interact made for some of the most amazing scenes in the entire film. And Jared Leto in this film. He's not in the film for a whole lot, but when you do see him in the film, his screen time is much deserved, and he brings such a menacing presence. And there's a scene that he has later in the film that had me on the edge of my seat, and it was a scene that I just did not want to stop. Everything from the technical standpoint of this film was absolutely euphoric. From the art direction, cinematography, production design, visual effects, art direction. Everything about Blade Runner 2049 looked incredible. For the cinematography from Roger Deakins in this movie, this is easily the best work that Roger Deakins has ever done in my eyes. Every single shot in this film, from all the whites, the close-ups, with this one particular close-up on Ryan Gosling as he is facing a huge hologram, this one shot looked just incredible to say the least. If Roger Deakins does not win Best Cinematography at the Oscars next year, I will riot. Not only just how he moves the camera, but to how he lights certain scenes, the lighting patterns, the color palette in this film. How Roger Deakins shot Blade Runner 2049 makes me want to go see it again, especially on an IMAX screen. And yes, guys, if you're gonna see this movie, see it on an IMAX screen or the biggest possible screen you can find, because the bigger the screen, the more insanely good the visuals will look. And also the production design, from how the buildings look, the cars, the weapons, just the sets in general. From frame 1, I was sucked into this world, and I did not want to leave this world from the first frame of the film. For visual effects, I thought that War for the Planet of the Apes had the best visual effects of the year. Blade Runner 2049 is giving War for the Planet of the Apes some competition, because the effects in Blade Runner 2049 are some of the best I have ever seen in a movie. There were some effects that I swear to God I thought were real. There's this one certain shot I will not spoil for you guys, but just, I'm still mind blown from this movie, if you couldn't tell. There are so many things I want to tell you guys, but I just cannot tell without going into spoiler territory. But just know that if this film is not nominated for everything in the technical aspect, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, this film, everything technical about this film was pitch perfect. The score composed by Hans Zimmer and Benjamin Wallfisch, I believe how you pronounce his name. The thing I loved about this score is that not only did they incorporate the Evangelist score from the first film, but they expand upon with their own character itself of a score. And the score, but as I was driving here to film my review, I was listening to the score, because this soundtrack it's just like the original Blade Runner score. It's it's heavenly like. Another person I'm gonna praise here is Denis Villeneuve. Denis Villeneuve has mentioned in the past that Blade Runner is one of the reasons why he became a filmmaker, and his love for the original Blade Runner is so clear because he takes almost the same approach to the original Blade Runner, to where it's a slow burn, yet it's so invested from the first frame. And there are some action set pieces, but first and foremost, this is an investigative neo-noir science fiction drama that from the first frame had me transfixed onto the screen, that I just didn't want this film to end. And Denis Villeneuve did an amazing job with the slow burn of a film. Another thing I loved about this film is that not only does this film go bigger with its terms of scope, but it goes deeper with not only its characters, but with its themes of being a human, of technology, of even religion. This film goes so much deeper into everything, so much to the point where there's so much to take in, and that I want to see this movie again, simply not just because of the visual effects, but to everything that's in its story. And I know another question you guys are going to ask is, do I have to see the original Blade Runner before I go into 2049? Honestly, I feel like it'll help if you see Blade Runner just because they go deeper into a lot of things that the first one did. But I still feel like if you go into 2049 without seeing the original film, I feel like you guys will still enjoy the hell out of this movie. And when it comes to the storytelling, oh my word, there are some twists and turns to this movie that once I heard them, not only did my jaw drop, but I was shaking in my seat. And one simple term, mind blown. Honest to God, guys, I have no flaws with this film. Overall, guys, Blade Runner 2049 is a beautifully magnificent science fiction neo-noir epic. Everything from its directing, acting, cinematography, just the technical stuff aside, the sound, the editing, everything about this film was just incredible to say the least. I absolutely love this film. Denis Villeneuve has created one of the best sequels I believe ever made, and once again I will say this right now, he is one of the best directors working today. Without a doubt, Blade Runner 2049 is one of my favorite films of the year, and I'm absolutely going to give this film a 5 out of 5 stars. Absolutely adored this film from beginning to end. I cannot wait to see this again on an IMAX screen. If you guys want to see this on the biggest screen possible, go see this in IMAX. I fucking loved this movie. Alrighty guys, so comment down and let me know below. Are you guys excited to see Blade Runner 2049? And if you have seen it, what did you guys think? Let me know below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and I'm also on Snapchat. So if you guys want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links and the usernames are in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Blade Runner 2049. If so, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe to see more reviews just like this one. If you guys want to see my review of Gerald's Game, please click right here. And if you guys want to see my review of Wind River, please click right here. And of course, until the next review, I will see you guys next time.